CBC and their hypocrisy. I'm Brian Lilley with TheRebel.Media. The state broadcaster loves to hold people to standards that they themselves cannot and do not meet. I'm talking about the organization here, not individuals within it. We've seen over the years CBC chase down politicians or corporate executives, asking them what they're trying to hide by keeping documents secret. But of course, once they were subject to the access to information laws, CBC quickly found ways to block the release of information. They even claimed on a regular basis that, well, they couldn't give me information, the information I'd asked for, because to do so would be injurious to the economic interest of Canada, that to do so would to harm them in some way, all things that they hated other organizations doing. I've documented that over countless articles and TV monologues, and even in my book, CBC Exposed. But that is not the only hypocrisy. Yesterday, CBC did a story on how Stephen Harper and the Conservatives were deleting negative comments from paid Instagram postings, essentially ads on the photo sharing site. This was portrayed as some kind of faux pas, something that should not be done. CBC even spoke to a social marketing expert that said how bad this was. That expert has, of course, been using the hashtag #StopHarper in her own post, so she's hardly an impartial authority. Of course, I don't think the writer of the story is impartial either. Here's the thing, though. CBC deletes comments from their own website. Check out this screen grab of what appears at the bottom of stories on cbc.ca. It says clearly right there that your comments become their property, that they can do what they want with them, including moderating them, which CBC does in spades. I asked the state broadcaster what their policies are on comment moderation and was told that they use an outside company, ICUC of Winnipeg, to moderate comments. It is CBC Radio Canada's aim to provide a lively forum for Canadians to share their opinions on topical issues. This is what they say on their website. It goes on. To make those conversations as relevant and valuable as possible, we have developed comprehensive content submission guidelines which apply to all of CBC Radio Canada's online community spaces. The content submission guidelines are intended to encourage an interesting and engaging discussion while providing sufficient structure to prevent the discussion from straying off topic, being insultive or abusive, breaking laws, or violating community standards. Interesting. CBC claims they're not biased, that they do not delete comments based on political views and the like, but so many of you have told me differently. On Twitter, Lazarus writes that CBC regularly censors comments from their site without profanity or hate in them. Judy Scher replied, I know. On some articles, it's a challenge to get past the moderators. John MZ, aka Johnny Oil, said, they're always deleting mine and I don't swear or anything like that. And Brett Byers Lane wrote that if the comments are anti-Tory, they'll stay up, otherwise they'll be taken down. Over at the website Small Dead Animals, Oz commented on this story by writing, Brian, one doesn't have to leave rude or profane comments at the CBC site to have it scrubbed, removed, or just never appear in the first place. One only has to leave a very pro-conservative comment or cite logical reasons to reject the shibboleth sacred octet they currently proffer. Here's the thing. All media outlets moderate comments, as do political parties. Try questioning Justin Trudeau on Twitter. He'll block you, like he did to Sheila Gunn Reid, a woman who, when it happened, I believe described herself as something to the effect of just a simple housewife. But she was too much for Trudeau, and he blocked her because she disagreed. He does that to a lot of people that disagree with him. Has CBC ever done a story on that? If they have, I haven't seen it. I have no problem with CBC moderating comments, though I have heard enough over the years to believe beyond a doubt that they are in fact biased to left-wing parties, progressive causes. But they can moderate whatever they like for legal and many other reasons. Every media outlet moderates in one way or another. You cannot let the audience defame people by using your platform. That ends badly for you, not the person that posted the comments. My problem with CBC is the juvenile nature of this story and them playing it up. And then members of the media party and their Alleluia chorus of lefty trolls spreading it far and wide, all without the realization that the Conservatives were being bashed for doing what CBC does itself. I keep telling you folks, for $1 billion plus a year, we deserve better. A lot better. It's time to sell the CBC.